That one is Ebony Rains. You know, it's a classic one. Ebony. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Welcome back to the show. We're still on the AM Club on MX24 TV. We're doing things different this morning. We're bringing you the plug before we bring you Fashion Wednesday, and I'm excited about my next guest. From one host to another, he is the host of the Knowledge Revolution 2023, and he's here to tell us all about it. His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Evans Opong. Good morning, boss.
Good morning. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're always going to intimidate me small.
No. It's you, rather.
It's good to have you.
Nice to have you.
I mean, we heard recently that you were appointed to the United Nations Peace Ambassador to the UK.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you expected to do with that appointment?
I'm expected to represent the United Nations in the UK and other part of the world. To project their peace agenda, which is what we do on a regular basis as a pastor. So I'm excited to do that.
Oh, you're a pastor?
Yes, I am.
So you're a pastor and you're an ambassador. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Do you have plans for this position?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I intend to use this position to help my own people, the African community. I've seen over the years that we need more help than anybody else. And if there is any persons to help us, it has to be ourselves. And especially with the youth, I believe that you cannot change the old that much, but you can transform the new. And so that's what I intend to do. That's why the Knowledge Revolution is ongoing. We want to step into places of disadvantage where we can do the little that we can to make a difference. That's what we are doing.
Okay, it's good that you mentioned the Knowledge Revolution. Anything that has knowledge and has revolution in there, I'm very much interested. So tell me about this.
Knowledge Revolution is all about creating a mental shift. I believe that every group of persons can transform their lives if only they change their mind. Over the years, we've seen our community blame the white, blame slave trade, blame everything. We cannot cling on the past and change the future. It's time for us to look forward to where we're going. What has happened, I keep saying, anybody who is not kind enough to pull you down will never be kind enough to lift you up. And so if we are going to be dependent on the white community to be able to change things for us, I don't think it works that way. It's time to take our lives into our hands. It's time to transform our mindset, change our education system, change our political system, our religious system, and then let there be a transformation that can have a practical impact on our community. And that's what we are talking about. That's what we are in for, Knowledge Revolution.
I know, I get into a lot of trouble when I speak like this, just as you're speaking, when I talk about how the black man should no longer look to the white man for help, and how using that conversation of slavery for 300, 200 years is no longer, how it no longer holds water.
I don't think so.
I'm so glad to hear somebody else talking about this. So what is the Knowledge Revolution going to be like? Is it going to be a show, a TV show?
No, it's teachings. Yeah, it's going to be teachings. It's going to be sharing of the word, just like we do every year. This is the third year. And we're speaking to the minds of the youth. We're speaking to the minds of intellectuals. I believe in intellectuality. Just like you said, to be very honest, I never blamed the white man for slave trade, because in the first place, for somebody to come on your land to enslave you means that you are not somebody who is independent by yourself. Let's just say, for argument's sake, by the time the white man had come into Africa, let's say Ghana population now is over 35 million. Let's say at the time we're just 5-10 million. Nigeria is over 300 million. Let's say they were just about 50 million. The white man didn't come in their thousands. They came in fragment of few. How can about 100 people enslave 5 million people, 10 million people? That means that they were weak enough. So the problem is not the white, the problem is us. And until we change the mindset, the difference between the past and the now is that slave trade ended, slave trade is ongoing. Now they don't have to pay for us to be in slavery. We pay to be in slavery. That's why the embassies are full. That's why we have to pay large sums of money just to queue for visa. And why are we queuing? Because leadership is cracked. Leadership is not working. Our system is broken. We have got every resource. We have got everything it takes. There is nothing we don't have in Ghana, in Africa. Everything is here. So why are we still struggling? Because the mind is poor. And until we change the mind, we can change circumstances. when we look into our system, from political scenes to the religious scenes to every field, it's corrupt. Even our education system. I did economics in University of Cape Coast. And while I was doing economics, there is nothing pragmatic about what I'm studying. There is nothing practical. I can't go to the village to say I'm going to help anybody there after studying economics. No wonder economics have cracked down, because what we are studying does not have reflection.
It's not applicable.
I'm studying Adam Smith of 18th century, 16th century, to make a difference in the 21st century world. It doesn't work out. So right from our education system, everything is corrupt, and we have to shift it. And it has to start from the mind. Somebody have to talk about it.
Beautiful. Knowledge revolution. I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Is there a theme for this year?
Yes, mental shift.
Mental shift. Yeah. This is the third year.
This is the third year.
Where are you having it?
We're having it at the AMA Hall.
Okay.
Yes. Accra Metropolitan Street. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When is it, please?
It's starting this Friday, 6 p.m., and it's going to be free for everybody. You can register, but with or without registration, you can attend. And it's free. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there other speakers?
Yes, I have Apostle General Kranchankra is coming, and other speakers are coming. Yeah.
Okay. Is it just a day?
It's happening on Friday evening, Saturday morning. This is our third year. The first segment was shared or spoken to by the Vice President of Liberia. She came last year, had a guest from Kenya, and this year as well. So it's ongoing. I'm sure by the time somebody leaves that meeting, nobody will tell them what to do. You leave that meeting and your life will be changed. I guarantee you that for sure.
And I was going to ask what your expectations for that program is, but I'm glad that you...
The expectation is that by the time you're done, you can take your life into your hands. There is no political party that can change a nation. The only party that can change you is yourself. There is no president from anywhere that can make a difference to your life. You can make it happen. And that's what we're about.
How would you rate the knowledge level of Ghanaian youth today?
Can you ask the question again?
How would you rate our level of knowledge now as young people in Ghana?
It's gotten better? Yeah, it's getting better. I can see people rising up. Of course, exposure to information, exposure to technology, exposure to made the average youth widely informed. And I think it's good. I just pray that we'll use it positively to make a difference in our lives. But I think the youth are doing well, and if we should continue in that way, we have a future.
I mean, your pastor, so I was going to ask you if you have hope in Ghana.
Yes, I do. I have hope in Ghana, I have hope in Africa.
Is it faith hope, or this is hope?
No, it's hope. It's the Kwame Nkrumah hope. The difference is, the issue is that Africa is not bad at all. Because let's face it, there is nothing in Europe. Europe is already developed. We live in London. Now, our economy is great, but it cannot be compared to a place like Africa because we have more resources. You go to Holland, the nation is built on water. We have everything. And so we have so much hope. The only thing we need is a mental shift, and that's the honest truth.
Beautiful.
Everywhere you plant seed, it grows. There is opportunities everywhere. Africa is the only place you study agriculture and to stay in the office. That is to say, the mind is what is wrong. Africa is the only place somebody working in the bank is more important than somebody creating, the agricultural product. So we just have to change some few things. And I can see the young generations coming. In the past, if you did university education to go into farming, your family rated you as a failure. But now we have seen people who have graduated going into farming because they are seeing the benefit thereof. Yeah. Things are shifting. When we were growing up, if you go to vocational school, you were rated as somebody with low brains.
Yes.
But practically speaking, that is where we have to go. There is no need in studying all these jargons and terminologies without making practical impact. We have our engineers and our traffic lights are broken. It's not their fault, it's the system, it's the education system, what we are studying, what we are taught. The white man brought these syllables to enslave us, just to put us in slavery so we can always depend on them. Knowledge Revolution is saying, let us take our destiny into our own hands. We can do it.
His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Evans Opong is the host for Knowledge Revolution 2023. It's happening starting this Friday at the AMA Hall in Accra. Make sure you attend sharp. You don't need to, you can register, but you don't need to register. Just show up at the place. And the time again is
6 p.m.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. Thank you very much.
God bless.
Wishing you all the best.
God bless you.
Right. Still watching the AM Club on MX24 TV. We have more for you. Thank you.